let's quickly review previous session. So we opened the week higher with a small gap to the upside, and after the open we tried higher, failed to reach overnight highs, and then we traded lower. We balanced a bit within the spike, and then came smaller liquidation, balanced a bit, and we liquidated more, almost finishing day with an outside day down. And I was trying to get long, I think somewhere here or here in the spike base, and got stopped out. And I had a small trade from the opening range to the upside, and that was profitable. I didn't execute on the other one, which might have been also well, it turned out very good, but I didn't. So when it comes to best opportunities of the day, there are some. I think that shorting here in C period, when we traded lower and then bounced to the overnight point of control slightly above daily high, Friday's high here, and exiting above the open would be great. And later we had this poor looking high, but when we traded lower, I'm not sure, this looked like kind of weighing, maybe, or maybe not, maybe I am biased. So here might be another long to clean those, or maybe this should be in the next period. So but then those stacking lows, I'm not sure about that trade, but maybe here would be a good long, and again it would be a loss, but when I think about risk to reward, it's decent. Later on, when we had this low on this pullback here, would be a good short also. I didn't get it. It was a little bit too late for me, but it seemed okay-ish, and exiting around maybe the high of this period would be decent. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the summary. And when we look at the overnight action, inventory is getting long now. We traded higher a bit, and then we started liquidating not long ago. So let's quickly take a look at the bigger picture. So we are balancing 3-day balance, let's say, and we are near the lows. We are also near those lows that we made in January, and below that we have the lows from election night. So this is going to be in play if you clear those lows. And below that, interesting area is around 5,500. I would like to get long here. So yeah, we have those near highs to the upside, so if we clear one of them, we can see some follow through to the upside. And one more interesting thing to the upside is that we have a few unvisited overnight highs, so 1, 2, 3, and higher, I think one more. Yeah, so it is stacking, and those highs are like weaker stops or something like that, so it is also tempting that we can clear them. So when you look at the yesterday's volume, also it is interesting that point of control didn't migrate lower, so we liquidated but on a lower volume, which is opposite to Thursday. We had point of control migration. and same Friday. So something to take note. Today I had two trades. One, I got stopped out here. I tried to get long somewhere in this range, and I exited when we got below this volume not here. It might have been a better idea to enter long when we clear the lows and get back inside the range, but my idea was that we can get along, we can get upside from here. It didn't work out, so maybe I should work on stops more. And I had a long trade, I'm not sure where, here maybe. So we made this pullback low, and then I traded here and exited. Because at the time we had this ledge of lows, so when we cleared it, it was a decent opportunity. Or I'm not sure if it was here, to be honest. Maybe it was, yeah, probably. Never mind. So what can we expect today? Let's think about that a bit. So if we trade lower, then the next target is here, but first we can so since we are going open within extreme of the range, it would be great to see some attempt to clear the lows and get back into previous day's range. Then I would enter long here and target point of control and settle, and then at least this area. So great risk to reward for this trade. Another idea would be if we get to the point of control. So we get here is nice level that was respected in the overnight, so we trade higher, revisit, settle, and then get lower. So maybe on the break below this level would be a good exit entry and stop above point of control, and then target overnight and yesterday's lows, and then those lows and maybe more, but I'm not sure. Risk to reward is also decent. And another idea is if we start trending higher, then I would like to rely on some structures. So let's say that we one time frame higher above overnight highs and maybe get rejection from this zone, then I would rely on overnight high, settle and point of control to get long. So either here or better, something like that. And then I would target first this area, and the second maybe this bulge of volume, and clearing this low volume node there. But depending how the structure develops, there might be a trade or not, because if we make a shallow first attempt higher and then we get back here, then getting a back higher means that the first take profit wasn't be that great. So yeah, it is dependent on how the day develops. And one more idea to get short: if we don't single print out of that range, like in that fashion or in AB period, then it would be good if we do it later in the day. So let's say profile looks like that, then we make an attempt higher, and if that attempt is weak, then shorting here with stops maybe above this volume would be good to get back to the middle. So 3 or so ideas for trades for today.